Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Summer Music Camp 2023 at Charleston Southern University. I'm Dr. Marshall Forrester, the camp director, and on behalf of our associate camp director, Dr. Nicholas Holland, and myself, we're so glad you're here for this closing concert for camp. Thank you for the overwhelming response to camp this year, and thank you for your patience during check-in day on Monday. We had a reduced camp in 2021 with lower density, and then a little larger in 22. Back to full strength this year, and we're happy to say we had a great time, a challenging time this week, keeping everyone in bounds and where they need to be, but here we are, and we all made it. 0 trips to the hospital and 0 terminal cases of homesickness, I'm happy to report. That's right. So it's our 12th summer music camp at CSU, and Mike Dahl has been here by our side all along to coordinate the middle school bands. Mike is the band director at Palmetto Christian Academy, and he's my orchestra conductor at East Cooper Baptist Church. Mike is just all things middle school band in the state of South Carolina. In fact, he convenes middle school directors to talk shop at all of our events around the state, including at Summer Music Camp. And Mr. Dahl has, now we know how many years it takes to achieve rock star status at camp. We know that it takes 12 years. In fact, it's a little bit of a cult status this year. So would you please welcome to introduce our junior bands, Mr. Mike Dahl.
Let me also welcome you to the end of music camp. You'll see here in a little while that the work that we put in this week will be shown off today on the stage. And as each group comes to play, you'll hear just the level of difficulty and the level of demand on the student increase with each of the ensembles, and it'll be fun for you to hear that. Again, my name is Mike Dahl, and I've had the joy of being able to do basically all things middle school this week, probably why I've got white hair. The students and directors and counselors have all worked really hard with all these groups to help them have fun, but to help them learn more about music. And I know all the band directors that sent these students here are going to appreciate the things they come back with. On Monday evening, these groups they got together for the first time they've ever been together. Students that weren't used to each other, weren't sitting near people they were used to, and directors that were new in a new room, some with air conditioning, some without. And it's the first time they ever gotten together in history. And what you're going to get to see today is you're going to get to see the world premiere of this ensemble and also the last performance, because they'll never ever play together with this group of kids, with these directors ever again. So you're getting to see a real treat today, the world premiere and the concluding time. We've had about 14 hours of rehearsal, and in that time, they've really come together as an ensemble. They really start to sound good. Monday evening, all of us are probably wondering, yikes, have these kids touched their instruments since the end of school? And then you'll hear now that they're going to sound fantastic. In addition to the students being here and being a part of camp and doing electives and rehearsals and free time and things, we've also had several of our young middle school band directors from South Carolina to be here, and we've kind of done middle school band 101. And so they've been directors of the ensembles, but when the students are free, we get together as a group of directors and we just kind of talk shop and talk about what it is to be a middle school band director and some techniques. We've had some guests come in and talk to us. So you're going to get to see all those young directors today as well. So instead of having one director this week, some of the bands have had 2 or 3 directors, and it's been a lot of fun. Our first ensemble today is the Gold Band, and they've been under the direction of Miss Maggie Walters. And so let's please welcome to the stage Miss Maggie Walters and the Gold Junior Band.
amazing co-directors with me this week. Mrs. Allison Webster and Mr. Raymond McKinley. Coming out to conduct tadpoles, would you please help me in welcoming Miss Allison Webster? All right, if you would please help me welcome Mr. Raymond McKinley out to conduct Across the Serengeti. Really quickly before we play our last song, I just want to take a moment to say a few thank yous. Parents, first of all, thank you for supporting your child and their musical endeavors and allowing them to come to this camp. They've been surrounded by great people, great musicians all week, and they couldn't do it without you. Also want to thank Mike Dahl and Dr. Forrester and Dr. Hall for inviting me to be here. I've had so much fun working with these outstanding students, and it's been really fun to collaborate with colleagues during our breaks. I want to thank Mrs. Webster and Mr. McKinley. They've been outstanding co-directors this week. I wish I had co-directors back home. It's so awesome. I appreciate all they did to provide our students with a great experience, and they worked really hard and put up with a lot for me, so I appreciate that. I have not had the chance to visit with the other bands, but I cannot imagine that they have counselors that are more amazing than the ones that we've had, right, students? I just want to thank really quickly. These counselors have been on call 24 hours out of the day, and they have taken care of so many little things, put out so many fires for us during rehearsal. Like I said, at home it's just me in the band room, and I kind of have to do it all. It's been great to have a team here. So I just want to recognize our counselors. If y'all just kind of wave when I call your name. We have Kaden, Jasmine, Kristen, Caroline, Yvonne, and Rebecca that have been helping us out this week, and they've been amazing students. Let's give them one more round of applause. I want to thank the students. I have had so much fun making music with them this week. I hope they've had as much fun as I have. They have been so great to do all of the crazy things that I've asked them to do. They made me feel right at home as their director. It's kind of like we've known each other for years at this point. And, you know, if you want to send them to Pendleton, I would be glad to welcome them into my band back home. So, students, you have made this week so much fun, and I am going to miss you. And I expect to see you at Allstate. And if you run into me at other band events, I want you to come up and say hi, right? Okay, because now we're family, okay? And that's what family does. So this is our last tune, Mechanical Monsters.
How about another hand for the Gold Junior Band? And I have the percussion section from the White Junior Band. Come on up. Percussionists from the White Junior Band, where are you? Head of the game. Fantastic. Please give us just a few moments to change the stage over. We'll be right back with you.